Ever wondered which European countries have the largest Muslim populations in 2024? As migration patterns shift and communities grow, the demographics of Europe are changing in fascinating ways. In this video, we're diving into the top 10 European countries with the most significant Muslim populations. From France to Greece, we'll explore how these communities have evolved, their cultural impact, and the unique challenges they face. 1. France. France has the largest Muslim population in Europe, estimated between 5 and 6 million. This significant Muslim presence is rooted in France's colonial history, particularly with North African countries such as Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. After World War II, France encouraged immigration from these regions to help rebuild the country, leading to a large influx of Muslim workers and their families. Over the decades, these communities have grown and become an integral part of French society, with second- and third-generation immigrants now deeply embedded in the social, cultural, and economic fabric of the nation. However, the integration of Muslims in France has not been without challenges. The country's strict secularism, known as laïcité, often clashes with expressions of Islamic identity, leading to tensions and debates over issues like the wearing of the hijab and the construction of mosques. Despite these challenges, France's Muslim population continues to grow, contributing significantly to the diversity and vibrancy of French society. 2. Germany. Germany's Muslim population, estimated at around 5 million, has its roots primarily in the Turkish guest worker program, Gastarbeiter. Initiated in the 1960s, this program invited workers from Turkey to help fuel West Germany's post-war economic boom. Many of these workers eventually settled in Germany, bringing their families and establishing thriving Muslim communities, particularly in cities like Berlin, Hamburg, and Cologne. In recent years, Germany has also become a major destination for refugees from conflict zones in the Middle East, such as Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan, further increasing the Muslim population. The integration of Muslims in Germany has led to a rich cultural exchange, with Islamic culture influencing various aspects of German society, from cuisine to architecture. However, the rapid increase in the Muslim population has also sparked debates around immigration, integration, and national identity. 3. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is home to an estimated 3 to 4 million Muslims, making up a significant portion of the population. The majority of the UK's Muslim population has its origins in South Asia, particularly Pakistan and Bangladesh, a legacy of the British Empire's colonial past. These communities began arriving in large numbers in the 1950s and 1960s, seeking better economic opportunities. Over time, they established vibrant communities, particularly in cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester, where they have become an essential part of the social and economic landscape. In the UK, Muslims have made substantial contributions to various sectors, including business, politics, sports, and culture. Prominent figures from the Muslim community have risen to national prominence, reflecting the community's growing influence. 4. Italy. Italy's Muslim population, estimated at around 2.5 million, has grown significantly over the past few decades, primarily due to immigration from North African countries like Tunisia, Egypt, and Morocco. Italy's geographic location makes it a natural gateway for immigrants from North Africa, many of whom arrive seeking better economic opportunities or fleeing conflict in their home countries. Once in Italy, these communities have settled in various regions, with significant populations in cities like Rome, Milan, and Turin. The presence of Muslims in Italy has added a new dimension to the country's cultural landscape, influencing everything from cuisine to fashion. However, the integration of Muslims into Italian society has not been without challenges. 5. Netherlands. The Netherlands is home to an estimated 1.2 to 1.5 million Muslims, with the majority coming from Turkey and Morocco. The initial wave of Muslim immigration began in the 1960s and 1970s when the Dutch government invited workers from these countries to help support the booming economy. Over time, these workers brought their families to the Netherlands, and the Muslim community grew steadily. In recent years, the Netherlands has also seen an influx of refugees from conflict zones in the Middle East and Africa, further increasing the Muslim population. Muslims in the Netherlands have contributed significantly to the country's diversity, with their culture and traditions influencing Dutch society in various ways. However, the integration of Muslims has also been a topic of debate, particularly around issues of multiculturalism and national identity. If you are enjoying, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. 6. Belgium. Belgium's Muslim population is around 1 million, making it one of the largest Muslim communities in Europe relative to the country's size. The majority of Muslims in Belgium are of Moroccan and Turkish descent, with immigration from these countries dating back to the 1960s and 1970s. Muslims in Belgium are concentrated in urban areas, particularly in Brussels and Antwerp, where they have established vibrant communities with mosques, cultural centers, and businesses that cater to their needs. The presence of a significant Muslim population has added to Belgium's cultural diversity, enriching the country's social fabric. However, Belgium has also faced challenges in integrating its Muslim population, particularly in the context of rising concerns about radicalization and the impact of terrorist attacks. 7. Spain. Spain's Muslim population, estimated at 1 to 1.2 million, is primarily made up of immigrants from North Africa, particularly Morocco and Algeria. Spain's proximity to these countries and its historical connections to the Muslim world, dating back to the period of Al-Andalus, have made it a natural destination for Muslim immigrants. The Muslim community in Spain is concentrated in regions such as Catalonia, Madrid, and Andalusia, where they have established vibrant communities. The presence of Muslims in Spain has contributed to the country's cultural richness, with Islamic influences visible in architecture, cuisine, and traditions. However, the integration of Muslims into Spanish society has not been without challenges. 8. Sweden. Sweden's Muslim population, estimated at 800,000 to 1 million, has grown significantly in recent years, largely due to immigration from conflict zones in the Middle East and Africa. Sweden has been one of the most welcoming countries in Europe to refugees, particularly from Syria, Iraq, and Somalia. This influx of refugees has led to the rapid growth of the Muslim population, particularly in urban areas like Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö. The integration of Muslims into Swedish society has brought both opportunities and challenges. On one hand, the Muslim community has contributed to the country's cultural diversity and economic dynamism. On the other hand, the rapid growth of the Muslim population has sparked debates over immigration, integration, and national identity. 9. Austria. Austria's Muslim population, estimated at around 800,000, is primarily made up of immigrants from Turkey and the Balkans, particularly Bosnia and Herzegovina. The influx of Muslims into Austria began in the 1960s and 1970s when the Austrian government invited guest workers from these regions to help support the country's growing economy. Over time, these workers brought their families to Austria, and the Muslim community grew steadily, particularly in urban areas like Vienna and Salzburg. The presence of Muslims in Austria has added to the country's cultural diversity, with Islamic culture influencing various aspects of Austrian society. However, the integration of Muslims has also been a topic of debate, particularly in the context of rising concerns about radicalization and the impact of terrorist attacks in Europe. 10. Greece. Greece has a Muslim population estimated at 600,000 to 700,000, with significant numbers from Albania and other Balkan countries, as well as a historic Muslim minority in Thrace. The Muslim community in Greece is diverse, with a mix of long-established communities and more recent immigrants. The Thracian Muslims, who are of Turkish, Pomak, and Roma descent, have lived in the region for centuries and are recognized as a minority under the Treaty of Lausanne. In recent years, Greece has also seen an influx of refugees from Syria, Afghanistan, and other conflict zones, adding to the Muslim population. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into global demographics and cultural trends. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you might have. Thanks for watching.